This lesson is about supporting articles. I've got this picture of this tree here, which is sort of being supported by a hand, and the idea is that supporting articles are supporting the cornerstone pages that you've already written. So these are blog posts, typically could be pages that are related to the content that you're writing about. So this is to demonstrate your authority, increase your relevance, and help boost that in the eyes of Google. So how to write blog posts that get found by Google. So following on from the lesson on cornerstone pages, I just want to cover this. Blogging is another one of those topics, a bit like keywords, where everyone's got their own advice, and the advice tends to be you should do a blog every week. And I've lost count of people that I've heard saying that, and I've heard myself saying that as well, and I haven't followed it, I'm ashamed to say. You can get away writing small blog posts with a few hundred words, you know, for news or whatever, but these are not really likely to help your search engine optimization, because Google's going to look at them as thin content. So we've all done them. I've definitely done them. So if you've posted up a load of new photos and you've put a few hundred words, or maybe not even that, maybe a couple of sentences and posted it out, and that's ticked the box, that's fine. Your clients might look at it. That might help you get some conversions, but it's not going to help boost your SEO. So Google's typically looking for some more substantive content, again, that relates to the questions and the search queries that are being asked, and that really means longer form content with titles, with paragraphs, with internal links, with images. Now these posts don't have to be massive, it depends on what you want to write about. Good news about blogging is it's completely flexible, so you can do 750 words, 1500 words, you could make it 5000 if you wanted to. It's definitely worth having in mind a target keyword for the blog, or a topic, a related topic, related keywords. Try not to duplicate what you're already targeting on your cornerstone page. So if you're going after Leeds wedding photographer or whatever, you know, you can write about venues and Leeds, or suppliers and Leeds, or the favourite photos you've taken in Leeds or whatever. Try not to duplicate it exactly, and then when you do put the blog post together, make sure that you have links that are going from the blog through the cornerstone page as well. The idea is that the supporting articles provide link power and show Google, because of the number of links that are coming in, which is the important page that you want to rank, and that is your cornerstone pages. Another nice thing about blogs are, because they're kind of flexible, you don't need to worry about where you're going to put them in your menu structure. You can write about anything. You can write three in a week, 3 in a month, or whatever. And hopefully you can have something you can enjoy as well. It's definitely a hard task if you set yourself on a mission writing blogs on a very regular basis and you don't enjoy what you're writing about. So try and keep it authentic and fun, and explore some things that you want to write about in your business. And it can be just that you've done a job and you got on with a client, you've had a great review, etc. So there's a lot of different ideas of what you can do. I've given you a list of things here just to give you some inspiration, but this is not an exhaustive list, but things that you can write about that might be useful content for people. So a how-to guide, a best of whatever list, whatever niche you're in, comparing one product or service or location or idea to another, a list of favourites, your top 10, top 20, top 50, whatever. What's the best, most quickest, easiest, cheapest way to do something? How you became whatever your profession is, you could write about that. What qualifications you need, things you might want to avoid, hints and tips, etc., etc. Loads of different ideas to hopefully give you some inspiration. Now, one of the tools that I've mentioned earlier on, and I really love, is answerthepublic.com. Did it earlier on, but we'll just have a quick look at here again. So this is what I would use definitely if you wanted to do some blogging. So I'll write here about commercial photographer. This is a free tool, and this will then look at what are the sort of searches that people are writing about commercial photographer. Now, there's not so many questions coming up here, 17. If you use some other topics, it can be a lot more, but how much do commercial photographers make? What do they do? What are they? What is commercial photography? how to find a commercial photographer, etc. So here are some ideas of things that you could be writing about in a blog post. So all I would do is take answerthepublic.com, go on here and just type in your niche, your keywords, some ideas, and you'll be able to come up with some thoughts for a blog. So recommended frequency. So posting a blog, as I've already given this advice, I said I didn't follow it. Posting a blog once a week will be a very strong boost for your SEO. There's no question about it. In fact, there are some pro SEOs that I'm aware of that are posting blogs twice a day, because it sends a signal out to Google, particularly if you can get this content and then distribute it over your social media, hopefully get some traffic back from it. This all tells Google that your website is active and it's fresh, and people are interested in the content you're writing. And my view on the importance of blogging has definitely increased recently, because I've looked at a lot of websites where they're doing blogging, often without even much technical SEO or backlink or anything else, just that's being picked up by Google and is something that is being valued. So if you can do that once a week, that would be great. If you can't, consider outsourcing it. I think if you're not posting at least once a month, you don't really have an active SEO campaign. So Google wants to see new, fresh content, and it's something that I'll be continuing to do after I've read my own course, just to put these things together. But I definitely see blogging as a really important part of an SEO strategy. And the final thing to do is also just have a look at some of the competitors and see what they're posting on their blogs and see how often they're posting. That'll give you an insight into what you might need to do. Okay, so action steps are decide on some topics, write up a list, choose maybe 10, decide how many you're going to write and what frequency, ideally at least once a month, I think, to be considered to be active. Gold star once a week, I would say, or even more. Depends on again, your return on investment. You've got to take a view on what's valuable and what's going to be worthwhile or not. If you can't do it yourself, consider outsourcing, and I can help you with that if you want. Ask me in some of the monthly groups, and I can certainly provide some advice on that. If you want to sort of count the word count, you can use this link here, SEO Review Tools or SEO Quake. So if you put some up, you're not quite sure how long it is, use that. And then rinse and repeat. Put it out there, try and repost it on social media, Facebook, whatever, and then keep doing it. Over time, you should build up a good set of supporting articles with links to your cornerstone that all relate and should build your authority, and Google should pick up on this.